we are going to play this today. Let's go to the options menu first. We have all kinds of options here, just the usual stuff, really. I like that we can alter all sorts of different elements of the volume. So, like, if we wanted to have music be a little bit lower than everything else, that's very doable. And
credits.
Various other things we can look at here. I'm not going to look at the leaderboard since, I don't know, I kind of think of it as maybe a privacy thing. I don't know if that's actually important to worry about.
New
Let's
game.
go to Typecasts, new game. I'm going to go through the tutorial, but first I want to talk about the difficulty settings because I really like these. So I don't often see such detailed difficulty settings in games and score multipliers and stuff like that. I mainly thought of that as the domain of maybe rhythm games, for example. So we're going to go and check this out. Look at how much the score multiplier increases if we decide to have 1 HP, but that's going to be a very short-lived playthrough if I select this one, so slow-mo amount. We're going to get into what all of these mean soon, but for now I'm going to set all the defaults. Now we're going to go through the tutorial. Welcome to the Typecast tutorial. Let's start with movement. Click on the orb in the middle of the screen to get started. Your movement is locked to your mouse position. Move the mouse around a bit and get a feel for it. Continue when you're ready. Now for some shooting. To shoot an enemy, they must be in your attack range, which is shown as a white circle around you. Here comes an enemy. Press the key shown on its head while it's inside of your attack range. Fantastic. Nice one. You really blasted him. Let's bring in a few more enemies. Sorry about any keyboard sounds. I'm still figuring out about I'm going to do noise canceling a bit better. You will fire a shot at all enemies in range that have the same letter with only one key press. Look at how they are following me. They are in pursuit. Try to shoot multiple enemies at once. That simple. Awesome. Killing enemies in rapid succession will reward you with more points. Continue when you're ready. On to jamming. Pressing a key while an enemy is not in range, or pressing the wrong key will cause you to jam. Go ahead and press any letter key to jam yourself. Sorry about that. While you're jammed, you are unable to shoot. The red meter that appears around the orb shows the jam duration. Once it depletes, you will unjam. Press spacebar to continue. So I'm going to do that one more time. So as you see, we can press B 3 more times, or 2 more times, and we are fit as a fiddle again. The key you press that caused the jam is displayed on the orb. You can mash that key to unjam yourself faster. Press spacebar to continue. I keep saying press spacebar to continue. I'm going to stop saying that. It's very silly. It's obvious. Being jammed isn't all bad. For a very brief period after getting jammed, you are invincible. The orb will flash yellow during the invincibility period. So I disagree with them that being jammed isn't all bad. I think it's quite bad. Jamming yourself and then immediately touching an enemy will kill them without you taking damage. This is called a parry. Try it now. So I had a lot of trouble with this particular section. I'm going to hopefully be able to demonstrate it appropriately. I'm going to press B, and then I'm going to be incredibly fast. B. That didn't even work. How was that slow? You saw how unslow that was, right? It worked. You have to be so fast. Don't hit me. Good job. This also works on projectiles and will reflect the projectile back at the attacker. Let's try it. Oh, that was fun. I like that. Let's try it again. B. Nope, I got jammed.
Jam free.
Spacebar. Enemies will continue to spawn, so you can practice your parries. Continue when you're ready. I don't much like parrying. I should practice it more, but I'm not a big fan. There are a couple of other tools at your disposal, one of which is slow-mo. I need to remember to use slow-mo. Here we go. The purple ring around the orb is your power meter. Using slow-mo will consume power meter. During the tutorial, your power meter will refill when depleted. Press spacebar to continue. To use slow-mo, press and hold the right mouse button. Here come some enemies. Play around with slow-mo for a bit and continue when you're ready. So, as you can see, it uses some of that bar. And then, how will it refill? I'm going to try to use all of the bar and see what happens. Oh, I can just do this unlimited. You can also make use of a bomb to get out of tricky situations. Bombs use the same power meter as slow-mo. By default, bombs require at least 50% of your power meter to be used. This can be changed in difficulty settings. Use left mouse button to fire off a bomb. Bombs will destroy all enemies and projectiles in your attack range. Okay, I actually quite like this. Using the bomb in this mode. Practice using your bomb, then continue when you're ready. So you can just unlimited utilize the bomb. Spacebar. In order to restore your power meter, you will need to collect gems that are dropped by enemies. Collecting gems will fill your gem meter at the top of the screen. Once the gem meter is filled, a number of things happen. You can restore health and power meter, increase your score multiplier, gain bonus points, and spawn in a letter of fever. Shoot some enemies and collect gems to your heart's content, and then continue when you're ready. I'm gonna shoot some enemies. Collect all of these gems. You can see at the top of the screen how the red bar is filling up. Got multi-kill. Kinds of nice things happening. See, if this was the game, if this was the full game, I think that I would be very satisfied because I just have unlimited bombs. Just move forward quickly and effectively. A spacebar. Last thing to go over is Fever mode. While in Fever, your score multiplier doubles and the game clock counts twice as fast. This means that enemies will come at you more quickly, but your score can skyrocket. To activate Fever, you will need to fill the gem meter and collect the letters of Fever that spawn in. For the sake of the tutorial, each letter of Fever will automatically spawn. Pick them up or shoot them to activate Fever. So we can shoot them, but I prefer picking them up more than that. Well, Fever is active. Fever will end if you get hit, so be careful and keep it active for as long as possible to rack up huge points. Congratulations, you've finished the tutorial. See you on the leaderboards. We'll see about that.
Here we go.
We'll see about seeing me on the leaderboards. Okay, I'm going to guess what my score is. 188. Let's see what my score ends up being. So yeah, see, I'm already here we go.
Blasted!
So this is a very interesting way of doing a game like this. Some situation wherein we're using the keyboard, right?
Take that!
We're using the keyboard to attack enemies, like Typing of the Dead or something, but without zombies. It's a fantastic way of describing things. Now, I am not a person who has ever just used a keyboard with one hand. I don't know why a person would want to do that. Ow! And I am stumped. I am completely feeling out of my element. I feel like all my fingers are in the wrong places right now, and in general, I feel like all my okay. Oh yeah, you see the S? The S. I'm gonna tell you more about that one. I don't like that one. But yeah, let me just. Oh no! And now I'm on A, and I'm so bad. I'm so bad. There's S again. I'm so
Stop them!
on what I'm doing, and I forgot all about slowing down time. Hey, look at that score. He's gonna get 188. That's pretty nice. So loop 1. One of my issues with this game that I'm going to mention is that it is not a roguelite, and it doesn't have to be a roguelite. You know, it's fine for it to be a roguelike or whatever. I don't know, is it a roguelike? It's a survival game, and survivors game? Anyway, I feel like every time I die, I accomplish nothing. I don't have anything fun to carry over. I don't have anything to look forward to in the future. I'm just like her. I just lost, and it's just a matter of the experience. Now, I do like going to the difficulty settings here and seeing what I can change. Like maybe HP being higher will help. Slow-mo, I never remember to use slow-mo. I never remember to use these either. Attack range might help. Enemy spawn rate going down. Now, 25% seems like a much lower score. Now we might get 188, but I would like to at least clear one section if it is possible. So my plan right now, by the way, I like this pixel art. I think it's colorful and cute. I wish there was a little bit of a storyline, even if it's just some little thing. Because, I mean, I have no idea who she is. I don't know what she's about. I know she's blasting letters, but anyway.
Here we go.
Let's go. Click to start. Here we go. Q, W. So something that I did during earlier parts of me playing this is that I would just shout the letters because it's easier to do that than to not do that, I guess. I don't know. W, Q, E.
Blasted.
Another weird strat that I would have, well, I don't know how good this was as a strat, is that I would go letter hunting. Like, for example, I have my finger on E for sure, right? So where are the other E's? There's one here. There's an A, D. No! Oh, D was an A. Oh, no, not the S. Not the S. Anything but the S. The S terrifies me. It is so much faster than the others. Now, you're not going to agree, probably, that the S is faster. I think it is. Do you see the A and D? Do you see how the S is faster? I know it's just my theory. Now I'm hunting E. Oh, they're so evil. They're so evil. There we go. Not a huge fan of the flying creatures. Oh no, why did I have my finger on Z? I don't know why. Oh, see that S? See that S? I do not like that. Okay. Q. Ah, no. Okay, you know what? Bomb.
What?
What?
I lost?
Okay. 564, 108 kills, died in loop 1. So I really want to get at least a little bit further because there is a section of this game that is terrifying. I actually yelled in fear. In fear.
New game.
And it was a lot. It was a lot. Oh gosh. Okay. So we don't even use these. You know what? No. We don't use these. So we can really do all kinds of stuff. Extra slow? Yeah, extra slow. Here we go. And we're gonna have a higher score too. So since we don't even really use, you know what? I feel like we should have one bomb, right? Just one? Just one. Yeah, I agree. Let's go to start.
Do it.
It's my next try. I hope it goes well. I'm so pumped. Do I sound pumped? I am quite pumped. I am ready to press W. So, something that I didn't mention is that I think that a thing that could have been done in this game that would make me like it more, I think, is if we could just have all of our fingers where they're supposed to be on the keyboard and we're not holding the mouse, we're not doing some one-handed weirdo operation. I'm sorry. No one's weird. No one. And we're just like automatically moving around and we can focus on, okay, let me push all of the buttons, all of the keys that we need to push. And I think that would be really cool, actually. There's that A, there's B, oh, there's an S. You are not allowed. There you go. Okay, I am trying to focus on victory. C,
Take that.
B, S, D. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. There's the S. I am
Get
gonna be
out of my
quiet
face.
for a little bit. So I can distract myself with my own talking. There's the S again. Oh no. A. W. Oh no, and I really don't like the ones that try to hit me. There we go. There's S again. Okay, C. Where's C? When I am using a keyboard one-handed, I become blind. I become blind to the world. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where my fingers are. I don't know what anything is. But you know what?
Back.
Honestly, oh gosh, here it is. Here's the terrifying part. And I only had one bomb, so I'm like, what is going on? Okay, F, E,
Oh,
Q.
no. Jammed. Is this game over?
I don't know if you heard that, but it was my fingers going berserk, being overwhelmed. That was 126 kills, 2 minutes. That was a decent score. I feel like the loops could be a little bit shorter, perhaps. Like, we have this sudden introduction of having to press F, and then it becomes more of an intense shmup at that point, and I feel like that could have been in loop 2, maybe? I don't know what loop 1 even means. Does anyone know what loop 1 means? I'm sure there are people who've gotten much further than I have at this, but again, I wish that there was a bit more to this game, insofar as maybe a feeling of progress for lower skilled players like myself who don't know where keys are on a keyboard. I'm not the worst typist, but it's a bit of a struggle trying to coordinate, I suppose. But Typecast is definitely unique amidst a lot of games in this genre that look, I mean, to me, they look a little bit similar. And this one is by default going to be very different because the fact that you're using a keyboard to defeat these enemies, it's a different sort of feature. It's definitely what drew me in about this game, along with the artwork. Even though I feel like the artwork could be better utilized. Like when I'm in game, when I am defeating a bunch of letters, the visuals are not very exciting. I feel like there are all kinds of ways in which they could have made the visuals a bit more exciting. Like we could have this pink-haired girl just show up and say, no more jamming. And then jamming is no longer a thing ever again. I would love that. I think that would increase the quality of this game tenfold for me. But anyway, that was Typecast. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. I'll see you again later. Bye.